Okay, welcome. This is really crazy. I don't know. I've done the hey, everybody, three times now. It looks like it finally started to stream. Okay, there it is. Uh, I guess I haven't done streaming for a little bit. So, what is going on? Terry, how are you doing? How is it going? I've been, for the last 5 minutes, I've been sitting here just, I guess, talking to myself. Um, I thought the stream was going, but I guess it wasn't, so I don't know. So what's up? Shadow Seed, Kent, how are you guys doing? I just can't, I can't. I started the stream, I had the logo go in, the music wasn't in, the stream button wouldn't work. I was stream, it wouldn't start the stream. I talked to Tara for a minute, and I wasn't even streaming, so she didn't even know I was talking to her. So yeah, today's stream is going like how everything else has been going lately. How is everybody here doing? So let me see what's been going on. So they're doing well right now. It's really crazy. Like, seems videos are kind of like doing this where they like blah 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 blah, and then they kind of like later on kind of start getting some views, because lately every video I put out has done worse than the last video, and it's kind of killing me a little bit. Like, it's like, it's hard to like wake up and be like, you know what, let me make some more videos. It's kind of tough. The thing is then later on they take off and they do well. A bunch of videos that I just made a few weeks ago that are all starting to do well. That's exciting. I should be hitting, hopefully, I mean, unless everything just kind of just goes down to nothing, I should be hitting 90,000 subscribers tomorrow. Maybe, possibly tonight. That would be really cool, but it definitely looks like I'll be 90,000 tomorrow, and I should finger 100,000 the month of November. So really, really excited about that. It is going to be really cool. So it's really choppy. Let's see. Wonder what's happening. Let's see, Niles, update us on the pizza in the park barbecue idea. So you know what? That I kind of got. I wanted to do the idea, and it kind of just got on the back burner. I think I'm probably gonna still like the idea, but I do think that I'm gonna wait until spring to come back out with that again. I think. I mean, I might. I don't know. It's still pizza season. I guess it's always pizza season, but I was thinking about holding off on that. I don't know. We have to figure that out. I might hold off. I might do that. I haven't really worked on it in a little bit. I've been doing a bunch of other things there. Let's see. Right now, stream status is good, so I don't know why it's break. Can you hear me now? Like, is this? I'll get closer to the mic if that makes it better. Let me see here. Hold on. I'm gonna like turn the volume. I don't know why it's break. Can you hear me now? Like, is this? I'll get closer to the if that's better. Let me see. Just okay, Beth. Have a good talk to you soon. Let's see. So I'm really not sure what's going on with the breaking up and all that stuff. The mic breaking up. I have a bunch of issues with YouTube on Facebook lately. It's been kind of a nightmare. So yeah, I'm not really sure. Sorry, I'm like going through like apps now too. So, but yeah. Oh, thank you for. So my birthday. This birthday was something. I'll tell you. It ended with Rebecca and I the dinner, and we went and saw the new Joker movie, which, wow, that was really good. It was a really great movie. It was I don't know how to describe it. I mean, it wasn't as violent as a lot of people. It wasn't as violent as a lot of people said. It was very sad. It was a very like depressing movie. It was very good. It was very, very good. off with text message bank, which every morning. I get a notification from my bank that says money's in my bank account. It's just my checking account, and it's just because I'm bad at constantly checking my checking account, and it was quite a bit of money short, and so because essentially, besides brand deals, I get paid pretty much once a month. Facebook pays me, YouTube pays me, pay me, all about the same day that they pay me. So I get that money coming in, and that's all my money to live off of for the month. That happens at one particular time of the month. But on my birthday, I woke up that morning and I got the text, looked at my bank account, and it was pretty month money was completely gone. And I was like, what? And I looked at my what's going on? I looked at my bank account, and when I looked at my bank account, it said that there was a ACH withdrawal, which is normally just like a account or something. So I called the bank, and they went through all the details, and they were like, well, this is a credit card, so this is like a different type of fraud, so we're going to have to investigate, fortunately. So went all of the with them investigating, ended up having to go to the office, and let me put that on there. Yeah, Terry, I don't know why it's cutting out. I don't know if it's something with our internet or if it's something with YouTube. I'm not really sure. Let me close some things down on my computer. Maybe that might help. But yeah, I've had a few people say that it was cutting. I don't know why. But so if it seems like it's getting really bad, then I'm gonna probably end it here because Monica and I went to dinner. But so I'll do my best. So yeah, so went to the bank. I had to make all new. I had the checking account, new savings account, new credit account, new business account, new everything. New all my accounts had to be completely new, which means back. I had to go into YouTube. I had to change how. I had to change. Amazon pays me, how Facebook pays me, I had to change how and all these things. And literally took a whole day of doing that. And then I went for a few days without any sort of notification or really knowing what was going on. And then I got the money back in my account, and I got a letter from Fairwinds that was just saying, we apologize, there was an error that occurred. And they apologized for the inconsistency. That was pretty much the end of it. And I was like, okay. I haven't done anything else just because I'm just glad I got my money back. But at the same time, it's like, well, whose error was it? So I'm thinking about request the documentation that they used to determine that it was an error. So I've been thinking about doing that just because it's like, was it Fairwind? Was it my bank's error? Because if it was my bank's error, well, they got some explaining because that caused me a whole day of not being able to work. It's one of the reasons why the video was out late today. I don't know if you guys saw the video. That video was like my cheese taste test came out today. That video, when I first got done editing it, 35 minutes long. It was a long video. And I went back and forth, and I edited a bunch of it. I talked to Monica about it, and we really just tried to figure out the best thing to do with the video. So long. I didn't know if I wanted to release such a long video. I know my buddy from Not Another Cooking Show, he does long videos all the time. He doesn't. For me, it's like, I don't know. I still get nervous. I just want to do, 10, a 15-minute long video is long to me. So I ended up cutting out a bunch of parts that I just didn't know, if people find enjoy. Because I was doing, along with the cheese test, I was doing ingredient comparisons, different ingredients compared. I was doing breakdowns of what each was. And I was like, you know what? I was like, this is kind of just getting really into it. And it was fun for me, it's fun for me to be able to find out all the information on these ingredients, but I just didn't know, if people would find, if the majority of people would really find all that interesting. So I ended up just going with the cheese bowl and the stretch test, just to put the video out and get that out. But if you haven't, it's a fun video. That one's sponsored by Squarespace. I got a few more videos coming out with Squarespace, so it's going to be a lot of fun to kind of get through this month. Like one more coming out this month, and then another, and then two more next month with Squarespace. They're really awesome. I'm really kind of digging it. So right now I'm not .com. I built that website. Well, Monica and I built that website years ago. Rebuilt it twice now. And so I'm not building another website because our website is currently built on WordPress. But Squarespace did reach out to me, and I looked at Squarespace, and I've been wanting to do like a blog because I do want to do a second channel. It's something that I've really been thinking about. And so I'm really wanting to get like a second channel worked. And I think a blog would be a fun way of doing that. So looking at the options, and Squarespace just looked, great. And it ended up being, it is so, I mean, this isn't that bad, but it is legitimately so easy to build a nice website on. I told Monica, I kind of wish we would have went with that instead of WordPress. Now, I know WordPress is like super, super customizable, but Squarespace is pretty, for most people, I think Squarespace work perfectly fine, super customizable. Terry, really funny. So when I first started streaming, I wasn't actually streaming for like 3 minutes, and the whole time I was like, Terry, you're here. How you doing? Can you and I was like, congrats on the book signing. It looked really great, and I was doing all that stuff, and then I wasn't actually streaming, and nobody saw me. I was just talking to a blank screen. So that was fun to figure out. But yeah, congrats, Terry. That's super awesome. Like I said, like it went really well. So I think it's really cool. That is really, really cool. But yeah, so yeah, I got a bank account hacked. Our dryer broke that same day on my birthday, so I just fixed the dryer just a little bit ago. I went and got a new belt and put that on. That really wasn't that bad. It took 10-15 minutes to do the belt, so it was a pretty easy job. But yeah. So Monica and I are looking at new houses. That's something that we've been talking about on the channel on the live streams for a while. One of the things that we're looking at doing, and I'm trying to figure out a way to do this, but one of the things that we're talking about doing is essentially, because a lot of the houses that we're looking at, and one of them that we're really considering right now, like one of the ones that we're really, really, really considering doesn't have a usable kitchen to shoot in. And so like I don't know, there's not really a usable kitchen, and then there's also not really like a whole lot of like usable rooms to shoot in, like that's to film in, I should say. So we've kind of been talking about that and how that's going to happen, like what's going to happen with Stash. And one of the things about is a large shed. Like I know it would be considered a shed, but realistically, when it probably wouldn't be a shed anymore. One of the houses that we looked at had a fairly large shed. It was about the same size of the room that I'm currently in, and it had power and electric, and it had power and water, and it seemed like a very viable option, and we decided that was the place for us. But after that, we had kind of box of this shed, had growing and a little bit more serious, and Walker and Monica just got back from a walk. Walker's next to me here. So that is something we're going to look into. The thing is sheds, I mean, to buy a pre-bought shed, they're a little pricey. Then to like finish it, insulate it, so I'm not dying in the floor because there's no way that you could. I was in my garage today for 15 minutes trying the right nut for the washing machine that I needed, and just being in the garage for 15 minutes, you're just dying. It's 300 degrees in there, It's like you can bake a pizza in the oven or in the garage just without anything, no heat or air or nothing. So it would have to be insulated. So it had electric, water, the whole deal. It's going to be a little bit pricey. Figure out how the heck we're going to do that. I'm thinking about an option on Patreon, or even doing like a GoFundMe type of thing. Maybe even like I'm looking at different like credit options, because it's going to be, a shed. I don't know. I've even thinking, instead of just buying like a pre-bought shed, just building from scratch, starting and building it. The only issue is move. I have to have some videos like pre-filmed. It's a month of videos pre-filmed. I can have like a month to somehow build a shed, build a room, essentially build an addition to the house on the back of the house, and then air condition it, plumb it, build a kitchen inside of it, which I'd probably just do something similar to what I got here. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. But we're going to see. That's going to be in a few months. It's starting to become more of a reality, where we're getting closer and closer to finding a place. We kind of have a place now that we have, and it's just one of those things where we're up in the air about the offer and going back and forth. But it's getting close. So, this set is going to be coming to an end in the next few, it's scary, because this is going to become a character for me. It's such a huge for the channel. So it's going to it's going to change. It's going to be, have to figure out different ways to film. I'm going to have to figure out, different formats for the show. I'm like slowly figuring out formats now for the show. Like new formats, like different ways to film. You guys have seen like on a lot of the newer videos where I swap into like the science portion, I want to be able to continue doing that, so I need a space that will do that. So just trying to figure it out. I know for a while I was like looking at warehouses, but the problem is any warehouse that you can find that's affordable, it's not finished at all. Like no AC, even like some of the warehouses I was looking at had like have any water that ran to them. So like I was like trying to figure, could I realistically shoot a cooking show? Like I don't have any water in this room. I do have water, 20 feet away in the kitchen, that I use. So I think being on site not having water would be a heck of a lot harder, having any sort of water or drainage. So just trying to figure all that stuff out. But yeah, that's all coming soon. I want to make some changes. There's been a lot of new Patreon. I know I'm talking about making changes to Patreon. I feel like I definitely need assistant. Just kidding. It's so hard to keep up with making those and the videos and just trying to keep everything else going. So there's that. I'm working on. Tomorrow's going to be another chicken video that I'm filming, which I'm really excited about. I've been testing a few different theories that I have on making plant-based chicken. And Jura Candy, what is going on? How are you? So I've been testing out a bunch of different theories. I did like a test today that came out pretty well. I'm really excited, like really, really excited for the way that the test came out. So I think it's going to be a really cool video. I'm having so many allergy issues right now. I don't know why. Just all of a sudden happened. So that's going to be exciting. That's going to be a fun video tomorrow. And then I have to trying to film some videos, cleaning up the set to get it, tear down. And I don't know if I should release a studio video. I'm thinking about doing it, like where I release film a video of the set and about what went into building it. And I think I have somewhere I have the footage. It's those old hard drives of putting the set together and building it and putting it all up. There's been many changes, so it's going to be interesting. But I'm thinking about, like I said, doing a set video, seeing if I can seeing if I can do something, to do a whole video just on the set killing, like the views of the channel. But you've gotten a lot of new Patreons. Thanks, Terry. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's been really cool. Like a lot of people are joining Patreon. A lot of people are starting to get really active on the channel, which is really cool. The channel went through a huge boom about a month ago, 2 months ago, and that boom was really great, and then it like slowed down, and now it's had steady pace, like it didn't go back. It's definitely a nice steady pace, which is great, so it's a time where it's gonna work perfect for the channel. And you know what, I think, like I said, we're about to hit 100,000 subscribers here really soon. I can't wait for that. I made a goal early this year. I want to see if I can find a post, but there is a YouTube group that Steve's in, and it's really funny because Steve and I weren't really friends at the time, but I made a post where I said I plan on reaching 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I think at the time I only had like 10,000 subscribers, maybe a little less. Know that he 100,000 subscribers, and I should hit it here soon. Hopefully. I'm just really excited. Like I honestly can't wait. It's like a goal that you start a YouTube channel. It's just a goal that you look at like it's so far away, and it just seems so huge. Yeah, so gang, I'm gonna take off. I guess the stream has been like crazy. I don't know what is going on, if it's or it's just YouTube acting up. It might be YouTube on Safari. I've had some issues with that. But you know what? I planned on doing a really quick stream. Doing a really quick stream today, anyways. Monica and I want to go grab some dinner and just call it an easy night, just because it has been a long weeks. So we're ready to relax tonight and just have an easy. I've been waiting to have an easy night. So Elena Brooks, how are you doing? Hey, my dad's here too. So, but yeah, that's about it. I hope hopefully I'll kind of be able to get back to doing these streams again a little bit more. I probably won't do next week, but I'll do the week after for sure. And yeah, we'll do every other week is what we're gonna try to do. So, Harry's killing it with the books. So if you guys ever want to just like chat or anything, you're always free to like message me on Twitter or on Instagram. Like I'm always down there. I always answer all the questions. I love seeing like people been sending me like food pictures and stuff. Like today, video randomly. This has never happened. I mean, it has happened a bunch where people were sending me videos, watching me on TV, which I thought was pretty funny. But it was really, I got like a lot of them, and I've had like one or two in the past, but today it's like 10 sent me that. So yeah, if you guys ever want to just like send me a picture of eating, like I would just love to see any like new or interesting. Always fun for me, and it's always just cool to like chat with you guys. So always feel free to hit me up on Instagram or Twitter. I'm there or on my phone. So I hope you guys have a rest of your week. Like I said, I'm sorry about this. Like I said, tomorrow is new chicken I'm going to be filming, and just like I always do, because it's late, I'm going to film that video tomorrow. I'm going to edit the heck out of it. Edit it all day Wednesday, and it will be out Wednesday afternoon. So it's somewhere around 4:30 p.m., 4 Eastern time, there'll be the chicken video that I'm shooting tomorrow. Okay, gang. I hope you guys have a good night. I will catch you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for always being awesome. Even when I take a few weeks off, you guys always jump back in, so I appreciate that. Okay, gang. Have a good night. Bye.